It hasn't been an easy life for me. I was raised by an alcoholic father. And he was abusive to my mother, molested me, and he would go off on binges where we wouldn't know where he was for days. Finally got into an alcoholic rehab, and it seemed to be better for quite a while. But then my mother died of a heart attack. I was a senior in high school, and I found her. I barely got through my last year of high school because my dad started drinking again, and I ran away from home, went to my sister's. She was just always so good to me. She was my mom. We laughed and we did silly things, and to this day I miss her. I lost her in 2014 to Alzheimer's. Father was gone, mother was gone, my only sibling was gone. I'm alone. I've been married 3 times, chose poorly all 3 times. But I had 2 big dogs I had to take care of, and they were what I was living for, and they were my protectors. There is no joy, there are no smiles, there are no happy times. I like fast cars. It's easy to lose control of a car and just end it. The pain goes away. What am I leaving behind? I would have had nothing, not even self-worth, if it hadn't been for the chance that I, by chance, went and started seeing Karen. There's been lots of times that I just felt dead. Having Karen as my therapist, all of the frustration and hurt I could express in there that I could not express at home. And I needed it really bad then. She is very down to earth. She is wonderful. It's somebody I can be absolutely truthful with. I would be lost without her. Whatever you say to her is right there. It doesn't go any further. And I can trust her with that. You cannot have a relationship with a therapist if you don't trust them. I would never have been able to find Karen if it hadn't been for the program. Just couldn't. I just don't have the money. I have Social Security. She helped me get back to feeling my worth. It's so important for the service to be available. I thank God that my son-in-law knew about it and steered me to them.
I truly believe if she wasn't, not necessarily talking to me, but talking to somebody that wasn't family, that it would be really easy for her to slip into a depression that was strong enough for suicidal feelings, or that it would be real easier for her to want to give up. And so that's why I've always fought really hard, as long as she's comfortable talking to me, that we figure out a way that she can still talk to me, that we don't let finances, that we don't let distance, that we don't let pandemic be an issue. She's very strong though, and you know, many things she faces other people would never get through. And so, but she doesn't always recognize that. She doesn't recognize her strengths. And so I guess that would probably be the biggest thing, is that she just keeps getting thrown obstacles in life and has to keep being strong and get through them. So just kind of needs that support to deal with that. I think for people in general, what happens in our childhood is so significant, and how we process it is so significant to then how we work through all challenges in life from there on out. So some person could have been in Trisha's same situation and had a completely different outcome in life. When you're faced with some of that childhood trauma, it really sets the stage for what you expect from people that are supposed to love you or supposed to be important to you. But yeah, so it's just difficult for her, I think, to say, I'm somebody that needs this, but I think she trusts that it's not a handout, that it's really just to get her by for this moment. So she's always grateful. If people would recognize that these are not people asking for a handout, and it's really more that it's people that are usually working really hard or just don't have the resources and can't get on a service that would pay, that's what we help. When we do all kinds of missions outside of the United States, this would be a perfect mission here at home.
Thank you for your understanding and generosity and compassion, because you may have a wonderful life, but there are a lot of us out there that need. And the Lord takes care of us, and He shines a little path. It's not always lit up with light bulbs. It's always subtle.